Hey y'all, welcome back to the Lips reaction. I'm Lips. Today we're watching episode 6 of season 5 of Game of Thrones, which is potentially my second favorite season at the moment. Season 4 is undoubtedly a phenomenal season, and season 5 is adding a little depth, a little spice, a little intrigue. And I think I keep harping on this, or not harping on this, but I think what I've boiled it down to so far is the lack of an obvious fully good hero. I think the decisions that people have to make are really difficult, and nothing with winter coming and with people really fully losing whatever sweet summer child they had left in them, myself included. The decision process for things is very intriguing right now, I'll say. So with that said, let's get into the episode. If you want full-length reactions, are in Patreon. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the episode. Oh, she's in it. She looks well trained, well learned. Those open doors of curiosity tug at us. Consider me tugged. Oh, that one we were not allowed in.
Get back to work.
No! I've been here for weeks. I'm not scrubbing one more corpse until you tell me why I'm doing it.
Okay.
When?
When it's time, not before.
Oh.
Get back to work.
When do I get to play the game?
Game.
Game.
The game of faces?
Oh, she's very eager.
You failed.
I didn't even know I was playing.
Who are you?
She failed.
No one.
Hmm.
Well, who are you? What are you doing here? How did you get here?
I'm from Westeros. Just like you. Daughter of a lord, just like you. My mother died. My father remarried, and his new wife gave birth to a girl. My stepmother didn't want any rivals for her precious daughter.
Oh.
So she tried to kill me with poison. I found out. Sought help from the faceless men. And my father was widowed again.
What a story. Was that a little smirk?
Was that true? Or a lie?
Shit. Probably a lie?
Did you believe every word I said?
I did until that, but also, like, shouldn't she also be stripped of who she is?
My family home is Winterfell. I'm the youngest daughter of a great lord, Eddard Stark. He died in battle.
Honesty. Oh, yeah.
Had to kill a sable boy. Drove my sword through his back.
A lie.
I stabbed him in the gut. An outlaw kidnapped me. A man called Polliver.
Ooh.
A man called the Hound. Sandor Clegane.
Why is she lying?
He tried to sell me but was wounded in a fight. He begged me to kill him, but I wouldn't. I left him in the mountains to die.
Oh, you've got to learn how to lie.
I hated him.
She didn't hate him.
A girl lies. To me. To the many-faced god. To herself.
Oh, to herself.
I'm not playing this stupid game anymore!
We never stop playing.
Can you ever leave?
You're an awful traveling companion, do you know that? Possibly the least charming man I've ever met.
I'm not your traveling companion.
We are traveling together, in each other's
Traveling companions.
I sailed from King's Landing to Pentos in a crate, without ever saying a word.
Why?
Never occurred to you to ask why until now?
killed my father. He wanted to execute me for a crime I didn't commit.
And he slept with Shay.
What do you know about my father?
I met him. I visited the wall. When I asked him about his men,
Oh.
he knew all the stories, every one of them. He actually cared about the people under his command.
Huh.
How do they put it in the Watch? We shall never see his like again.
What?
You didn't know.
Oh, he didn't know his dad died?
I'm sorry. I am.
Oh.
How?
He was leading an expedition beyond the wall. There was a mutiny. He was murdered by his own men.
We better keep moving.
It feels like 5 lifetimes ago. That is but a child. Oh, this one's gonna be difficult.
I have nowhere else to go. I've taken her to every healer in Bravos. I've spent every penny I had.
So did they bring people here to die?
She suffers every day of her life.
Oh.
I just want it to end.
Was she allowed to do this?
Don't be afraid. I used to be like you. I was sick. I was dying.
Pardon me?
But my father never gave up on me.
A lie.
He loved me. More than anything in the world, just like your father loves you. So he brought me here.
Oh, she's learned how to lie. I think.
You don't want to hurt anymore. Drink.
The poor dad, though. How's he gonna feel when his daughter is no longer alive? There's a room for the thought in my back of my head that they are not actually dead. We don't know where the bodies go yet, and I also don't know what tricks these people have up their sleeves. Oh, she's so little. But I think the dad knew exactly what he was doing. And now Arya gets to see behind the door. The faces? Holy... Is that like a library of faces? Shut up. So we can just pull from these faces at any moment.
Is the girl ready?
Ooh, is a girl ready? Good question.
Her hopes and dreams, her loves and hates, all
face.
that makes a girl who she is.
Her face. Forever.
No. A girl is not ready to become no one.
Oh. Why?
But she's ready to become someone else.
Oh. Huh. What's the name of this episode again? Unbowed, Unbent, Unbroken. Would seem so.
As I recall, the Mormonts fought against the Targaryens during Robert's Rebellion.
Do you believe there's a plan for this world?
No.
Neither did I. I was a cynic, just like you. Then I saw a girl step into a great fire with 3 stone eggs.
Is that when he fully backed Daenerys?
Daenerys, alive and unhurt, holding her baby dragons.
And naked.
Doesn't mean she's going to be a great queen.
No, it doesn't.
True.
The Targaryens are famously insane. What if she conquers the world?
True.
So a woman who has not spent a single day of her adult life in Westeros becomes the ruler of Westeros? That's justice?
She's the rightful heir.
Why? Because her father, who burned living men for amusement, was the king?
Well said.
It's a slave ship.
Why are they anchored?
They probably came ashore.
Water.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. For water. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Got a lot of fight in you, huh?
Oh. Wait. Oh, we have just been derailed massively. Great. Who will save us now?
Yeah. That? Our galley slave. She looks strong enough.
What about the dwarf?
Oh, what if they find out who he is? Worthless.
Wait! Let's discuss this! And then chop off his cock.
What?
We'll sell it for a fortune. The dwarf's cock has magic powers.
Does it?
Wait! You can't just hand a dried cock to a merchant and expect him to pay for it. He has to know it came from a dwarf. And how could he know? Unless he sees the dwarf.
It will be a dwarf-sized cock.
Guess again.
He said, no, don't talk about my cock like that.
The dwarf lives until we find a cock merchant.
Saved his own life, except for someone that is going to figure out who he is.
Queen Daenerys has outlawed slavery.
We're bound for Volantis, not Slaver's Bay. Besides, she reopened the fighting pits. I've never heard of free men fighting in the pits.
Oof.
You're in luck, then. You're about to be rich. You are looking at one of the great warriors in the Seven Kingdoms.
Him.
He said, not me and my big cock, him.
Take me to Slaver's Bay. Put a sword in my hand. I'll prove my worth.
He's become a man of such few words. Also, I think his time might be short-lived given the stone men, right?
Lord Baelish.
Oh, these guys.
Lancel Lannister.
We abandon our family names.
It's quite a family to abandon.
Quite a family to abandon, indeed.
Step carefully, Lord Baelish. You'll find there's little tolerance for flesh peddlers in the new King's Landing.
We both peddle fantasies, Brother Lancel.
Flesh
Mine just happened to be entertaining.
peddlers. Pardon me?
Do you think it's wise, Your Grace, arresting the heir to Highgarden?
The faith arrested the heir to Highgarden.
Of
Cersei, you did, yeah, your orders. Okay.
Same for Sir Loras's perversion.
House Tyrell won't tolerate this insult.
House Tyrell won't tolerate it.
She's sent House Tyrell away.
I'm the insulted party, Lord Baelish. Sir Loras was promised to me. Instead, he chose the company of boys.
One's choice of
Okay.
companion is a curious thing.
I was curious.
Like a brother.
Aaron, for instance. A thoroughly repellent woman. I know you're still in mourning.
Yes, mourning.
If war comes to Westeros, will the Knights of the Vale fight for their king?
Young Lord Robin heeds my advice, and I have always counseled loyalty to the throne.
Good.
Cersei can smell that bullshit though, can't she?
There is another matter, Your Grace. Something so urgent I couldn't trust the words to a raven. You once charged me with finding Arya Stark. To my shame, I failed you.
No.
But I have found Sansa Stark.
No.
Alive and well and home again.
No!
That's not possible.
My sources are well placed.
He's his source. The source is his own eyes, his own mouth. He's so despicable.
Marrying his son to the last of the Starks gives him more legitimacy in the north than an alliance with a hated southern house.
I will skin him and his bastard like that wretch on their bloody sigil.
Do love to see Cersei mad, though.
Roose Bolton is a traitor.
Stannis Baratheon was also a traitor, marching with his army on Winterfell. Let Stannis and Roose battle. Let the enemies of the throne slaughter each other, and when they're done, seize Winterfell from whichever thief survives. Surely your Uncle Kevin could muster a force.
My Uncle Kevin has all the courage of a kitchen mouse.
So Jaime, then?
Jaime's gone.
I have no idea when he'll be back.
Or if.
The Knights of the Vale are some of the best fighters in Westeros.
Wow, he really set himself up here.
You have a reputation as a moneylender and a brothel keeper, not a military man.
What do you have to lose? A brothel keeper?
And if you succeed?
Name me Warden of the
Don't
North.
underplay. Oh, wow.
I'll speak to the king this evening.
And then if he marries Sansa...
I'll not rest until the lion flies over Winterfell.
And I'll know you're a man of your word when I see Sansa Stark's head on a spike.
Oh!
I live to serve.
Oh, and I can never read that man because he will only do what's best serves himself.
What if he says no?
He won't. You've waited long enough. I want you to be my wife.
Oh, she's so cute.
What is it?
Do you want to marry me because our families arranged it? Or do you...
Oh, I think she actually has a decent life here, but it's all about to turn upside down.
They make a lovely couple.
They do make a lovely couple.
They have no idea how dangerous that is. Must protect them.
Yes, my prince.
And I think they actually fancy each other.
Use that axe of yours in a long time. I hope you remember how.
I remember how.
I think we're gonna find out if that's true.
The Water Gardens.
Once we've got the princess, then what?
I like to improvise.
That explains the golden hand.
He is going to sneak the heck in. That is quite smart, Jaime Lannister. The daughter's gonna be heartbroken, though.
Unbowed, unbent, unbroken.
Oh.
For Oberyn.
For Oberyn. Unbowed, unbent, unbroken for Oberyn. For Pedro himself. Okay, mother.
Well, she's made herself at home.
She sure has.
Marcella?
It's your father, uncle.
Trystane, it's my intended.
Excellent. Good to meet you.
We weren't expecting you, Lord Jaime.
Because he can't shake with his right hand.
Let's not do something stupid.
Oh. Well, that was something stupid.
He'll be fine, I promise, but we have to.
For Oberyn.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, and these are spry young whippersnappers. Literally whippersnappers. Oh, don't even. Oh, that whip. She's good with that. No.
I don't want to. I wasn't asking, princess.
Oh no.
Drop your weapons!
Uh-oh. Do you remember how to use your axe?
Drop your weapons!
you were whole, it would have been a good fight.
Hey, you don't have to be rude about it.
You fight pretty good for a little girl.
I just sent in one last dagger of the words. Oh no. Oh wow. Are they gonna kill her? That came to an end quickly and unsatisfying.
Rumours and gossip. That's all they've got. It's theatre, nothing more. Renly Baratheon shagged half the stable boys in the Seven Kingdoms. Everyone knew. No one cared.
He was the king's brother.
And Loras is the queen's brother. No, 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 no. This is unacceptable.
Oh, she will not have any of it.
Wants to drag our name through the dirt. Put us in our place. Get some rest, dear. You look appalling.
Unfortunately, the Lannisters don't have money. So, Cersei's going to be put in a difficult position, I fear.
Your Grace, I have traveled a long way.
You must be exhausted.
Cersei, you do not play Tywin Lannister as well.
Ah, yes, the famously tart-tongued Queen of Thorns.
And the famous tart, Queen Cersei.
Words are cutting like sharpened daggers today.
If you apologize for that comment, perhaps
You'll get your apology. When I get Loras.
I was as shocked as anyone when the Faith arrested Sir Loras.
No, you weren't. You ordered it.
But what can a Queen Mother do?
You're so infuriating.
They stop needing the troops' gold and wheat my house supplies.
I can assure you, our alliance with House Tyrell remains...
Do you expect the alliance to continue after you've thrown our future into prison?
Yeah.
As I said, I didn't imprison anyone.
Cersei, no one is falling for this.
The Lannister-Tyrell alliance brought peace to a war-torn country. Do you really want to see the Seven Kingdoms slide back into warfare?
Do you?
I didn't trust your father. I didn't particularly like him, but I respected him. He was no fool.
Same.
That sometimes we must work with our rivals rather than destroy them.
Yes,
Lannister
he did.
has no rival.
Delusional?
You are aware of the rumors
Cersei looks so
concerning
proud
you
of
and Renly?
herself. Oh, he looks distraught.
Fornication, buggery, blasphemy.
Of course I deny them.
You never lay with Renly Baratheon.
Never.
Oh, he loved Renly.
That's quite enough of that.
The Faith calls Queen Margaery forward.
You call me forward?
Why?
And according to the law of the Seven, neither kings nor queens are exempt from testimony at a holy inquest.
Oof.
In the presence of the gods, do you swear that your brother is innocent of these charges against him? To the best of your knowledge?
Yes, I swear it.
Oh no.
You know this man?
Yes.
Shit, this guy's set us up.
Engaged in intimate relations.
He's a liar.
Is there anyone else who can support your claim?
Yes. Yes, Queen Margaery.
Damn it.
She walked in on us once, not
She
long
did.
ago. She didn't seem surprised.
And now they're both...
Insult to a great house. Why should the Faith or anyone else take the word of a squire over the heir to Highgarden?
Wow.
Quite high
Didn't
on
see
his
that
thigh.
coming from Cersei.
Wine-coloured and roughly the shape of dawn.
Shit. Oh no.
Let us pass.
The Faith is satisfied there is enough evidence to bring a formal trial for Sir Loras and Queen Margaery.
And the Queen and Margaery.
Take her.
It's a total takedown.
Tommen! You can't do this. I am the queen. Tommen!
Tommen! when she gets her hands on Cersei's neck, it's game over. That's war, baby. That is the start of war.
What do you want?
Lord Ramsay sent me to draw your bath, my lady.
Nope.
Oh, you want to be clean and fresh for your new husband,
Thank you.
don't you?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Ramsay gets bored easily. You don't want to end up like the others.
What others?
Oof.
Then, Tansy. Sweet girls get a bit dull after a while, don't they? Ramsay let me come with him on that hunt.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Have you ever seen a body after the dogs have been at it? Not so pretty.
Kick her out.
Your wedding day. Why am I talking about such things?
It's her wedding day? It's wedding day? No.
And how long have you loved him, Miranda?
Called out.
Did you imagine that he would be with you forever? Is that it? And I came along and ruined it.
Sansa.
I'm Sansa Stark of Winterfell. This is my home, and you can't frighten me.
You are very in intimate quarters alone. Might have to light that candle sooner rather than later. Yeah, Miranda. Sansa's a sleeper, okay? She doesn't play all of her cards at once.
I've come to escort you to the Godswood, milady. If you please, milady, will you take my arm?
No.
The manipulation for him must be so strong for him to be back in Winterfell and
Please.
still fully reekified. No. She looks stunning though. And standing in front of Sansa. He has been massively beaten. Wow. It's beautiful. She deserves better.
Sansa of the House Stark comes here to be wed. She comes to beg the blessings of the gods. Who comes to claim her?
Ramsay fucking Bolton.
Ramsay of House Bolton. Heir to the
Hello,
Dreadfort
Miranda.
and Winterfell.
Wow, the red
Who
really
gives
is
her?
back.
Theon of House Greyjoy,
Whoa.
who was her father's ward.
Lady Sansa, will you take this man?
And killer of her brothers, even though not really. But to Sansa.
I take this man.
Oh, Sansa. Oh my god, she's gonna have to lay with him. She's gonna have to sleep with him. Unless she lights that candle.
Are you pleased, my lady?
No.
I want you to be happy.
Okay. Oh, this is not gonna be as good of a wedding night as to Tyrion.
Why are you still a virgin? Afraid of dwarves?
Shut up.
He never touched me.
You're not lying to me. Lying to your husband on his wedding night. That would be a bad way to start a marriage.
He's so scary. Oh. My heart hurts.
Take off your clothes. Oh, no, no, no. You stay here, Reek.
No. My heart is pounding.
Reek? I told you to watch.
Oh, he's not okay.
Sansa since she was a girl. Now watch her become a woman.
Oof. Oh, Sansa. Theon? He broke. That's a tough one. That was a really tough episode. That ending. The emotion and all of that was really well done. Holy. Unbowed, unbent, unbroken. I feel more bowed, bent, and broken, to be fair, but what are you gonna do? Arya is becoming no one and everyone and others or something. And Sansa is Queen of the North? That's not good. Ramsay Bolton is a very evil character and hateable, and our journey with him is so clouded and messy, right? Because I think it's time for me to let down my stubbornness with Theon. Obviously, I think Theon did some despicable things in terms of choosing the Greyjoys over the Starks. But I understand his motivation, and it was really easy to hate him. And it has not been so easy to hate him lately, and I fear he's gonna have a redemption arc. But we need him. And I'm glad he's alive. I think it's interesting because I was reflecting on it a little bit while we were watching this episode, where obviously Theon has been highly manipulated physically, mentally. He has been beaten. He's been beaten, broken. But I think maybe he might be, what's the title? Unbowed, unbent, unbroken deep down still. And I think being in Winterfell and with Sansa is what will unravel Reek bit by bit. The North remembers, and Sansa is not alone in the North. So I do think there will be a redemption. I do think and hope good things can happen in her favor. Although I don't want to be too delusional about this. The show has bent and broken me so many times. And I feel cold. My heart feels cold. Actually, I think my heart is on fire with anger. I think that really upset me. It's heartbreaking. it's the final nail in a coffin that was been a long time coming for Ramsay. It's been up until this point pretty easy to compartmentalize Ramsay to some extent, because for a bit he was kind of bringing justice to the Theon Greyjoy situation, and then he went off the rails, but it wasn't as personal. It wasn't as, it just wasn't, I already said it wasn't as personal, and now it is personal. And I think that is also helping me unravel some of my harbored negative feelings towards Theon Greyjoy, because we're many episodes removed from what Theon's done, right? Which maybe makes it easy to forgive or forget or look past. I think what's really sealing the deal is that obviously, like, I know Sansa feels this type of way about him because she thinks he killed her brothers, but then we all know that he didn't actually. And that I've been holding it against him for a long time that he still killed 2 young children to send a message. But, and as much as I do hate to say it, the fact that it wasn't the Stark boys does change things a little bit. Or maybe it's just kind of like you've got to pick your poison. You have to pick you have to kind of stack everyone up against each other. And right now, Ramsay's the most hateable. I would say Ramsay and Cersei are the most hateable people to me right now. And Cersei's being downright righteously frustrating. It's one of my least favorite things about her. It is heartbreaking, I think, to have that witch story in the back of my mind, that flashback we had a couple episodes ago where she met that witch as a child, and the witch said she would essentially outlive all 3 of her children. And she's outlived 1 so far. And who knows what could happen to Marcella right now. And I fear deeply for Marcella. I don't know. She's such a stunning character so far from what we've seen. She's reminding me a lot of Sansa. And that's also kind of terrifying to have that both of those characters have the moments they did in this specific episode, because I saw this reminder, this kind of, I was at least the very least reminded of Sansa when we were seeing and getting a look into Marcella's life today. This sweet summer child in her, this romantic, this happy, on the verge of a happy ending. And then obviously the end of the episode was heartbreaking for Sansa. For me, at least. Unbowed, Unbent, Unbroken. Episode 6 of season 5. That one hurts. It really does. But it does continue to make this season top notch. So thank you for joining me for this episode. Again, as always, if you want full-length reactions, they're on Patreon. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe here on the channel. And I'll see you in episode 7. Maybe happier days? Or winter is just gonna hit us like a ton of bricks. Like a relentless snowstorm. Blizzard. Even. An ice age, perhaps. That's what winter feels like. In Game of Thrones. Feels like an impending ice age. Okay, see you in the next episode.